And while in-person shows are on hold, classes and performances have moved online. Executive and Artistic Director Brandt Blocker joins me now with something creative and free that they're offering during the pandemic. So, Brandt, it's so good to have you with us. Good morning.
Good morning, Elise. Great to be with you.
Yeah, you know what people might not realize about the theater and about where it is that this is in the heart of Sandy Springs, Brandt. So it really does bring, Broadway to the middle of Sandy Springs and make it accessible for people to be able to go and enjoy it.
It does. In fact, we're very proud that we're able to bring Broadway talent from New York. My associate artistic director is local Schuler Hensley, who is a Tony Award winner. And what we have in the heart of Sandy Springs is a true Broadway jewel box, if you will. It's a beautiful theater. We hire both Broadway professionals and local artists. And so it's been an incredible second season that was unfortunately cut short by COVID-19.
Yeah, and speaking of things not just turning out the way that you'd planned, Brandt, I know that the conservatory typically has like 1,000 middle schoolers and high schools that participate. I mean, obviously plans had to change for this, right? So what did you guys come up with?
Of course. Well, what's incredible about the young artists and, of course, kids today is that technology is what they know. So getting online to these Zoom classes, we've been able to train over 1,200 kids in the past 8 weeks, utilizing 15 Broadway stars as teachers and local artists. So hats off to our education manager, Jenna Gamero, who has done an incredible job of reaching out to these kids. We've been so honored to be able to do this during this time.
No, it's amazing. And I'm looking right now and just seeing everyone in their own environment. I guess this is like maybe one of the Zoom sessions. It's so cool. I mean, you guys really were able to bring these classes to them wherever they were.
That's exactly right. And of course, through technology and really through their passion to want to continue to learn their craft, become an emerging artist, they didn't want to lose the time. Yeah. And hats off to these kids who participated for 5 days a week, for 8 weeks. It's really been incredible. And it's all been, up until this point, free of charge. We wanted to give back to the community and allow the kids to have an option to continue their training.
Love that you guys did that. Pretty incredible. So I had a chance, Brett, to check out the website, and it looked like you guys were planning to do Moana Jr., which sounds so fun. So is that still going forward? I mean, what are the plans now?
Right. Well, Moana Jr. is on hold because we know the only way that can really work is to get the kids in the rehearsal room. And obviously now is not the time to do that. But we have an incredible program that we're kicking off next week, and it's called Virtually Broadway. And we're going to be doing one-on-one sessions with Broadway artists and the students. And then we'll be broadcasting their showcase in July. So we're very excited about this new opportunity. Folks can check it out at cityspringstheater.com. It's
such interesting times for so many reasons, Brandt, but we also heard the news recently that Broadway is going to remain dark during the summer. There really isn't a date yet that we know it's going to open back up. I mean, what do you think that theater is going to look like whenever it does get the green light to start back up again?
Yeah. But it's going to be a little different. The theater companies like ourselves, we're going to have to rebudget for probably 50% of our usual audience, and then take into account social distancing in the theater, which we'll be prepared to do following CDC guidelines. I think New York is going to have an even tougher road ahead. I think they're looking at several months of closures. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can get things fast-tracked, vaccine, people continue to socially distance and do, the right things so that we can get folks back into the theater and back to a normal way of life. But we'll adapt. Theater has always adapted, and we're always around to help lift spirits and bring folks together, even if that means socially distanced at 6 feet apart and so forth.
Well, Brandt, it's good to see the show is going on somewhat, at least online, and still allowing people to reap the benefits of City Springs Theater Company. So thank you so much for your time today. We sure do appreciate it. And of course, we wish you all the best.
Thanks, Elise.